What is up, guys? Today I want to go over Dereck Lively. He's drawn comparisons with Willie Cauley-Stein and with Tyson Chandler. I want to see which one is he more likely to be, so let's get into the film now. He's a 7'1" athletic big who's going to play strictly center at the next level. He shot 66% from the field, but only 60% at the free throw line and 15% from three. When it comes to his post moves, he prefers finishing with his right hand. In theory, he could become a better post player than he is right now. He has shown some flashes of good post moves. At the next level, I don't expect him to be the type of player where you give him the ball in the post and he goes to work. In the NBA, I feel like you're going to see him in the dunker spot most often. He was extremely effective and he's really athletic and he can just rise up and dunk off 2 feet. He's also good at relocating in the area, like from one side of the basket to the other side. His bread and butter on offense is going to be him being used as a roll man. He has a big catch radius, he knows when to slip and when not to set the pick. Is he the quickest player you've seen dive to the basket? Probably not, but he's still quick enough. As you can see, he likes to shoot near the basket, sometimes at the top of the three and sometimes in the corner. During the season, he had a pretty slow shooting form. There were no major issues with his form though, it did look pretty good. He only attempted 13 threes on the year and he made 2 of them. There's this clip of him making 14 straight threes on his pro day. That's pretty amazing, I did not expect to see that from him. At the same time, a lot of times players can shoot well outside of the game. Like for example, Willie Cauley-Stein would shoot well from 3 in an open gym, but during the game he would never really attempt them or really didn't get the opportunity to. There is potential there for him to be a shooter at the next level, but I would not rely on him developing this skill if I was drafting him. I expect him to be a good offensive rebounder at the next level. He averaged about 2 offensive boards a game. Obviously you can see he's good at putbacks. It's one of his most NBA ready skills. Defense is going to be his calling card. His best trait on this end is going to be his rim protection. In only 20 minutes per game, he averaged 2.5 blocks per game. He has solid timing and he's really elite in this category. He's pretty strong, but he could get stronger. He weighs in at 215 pounds. For context, DeAndre Ayton weighs 250. He holds his ground fairly well in the post. He does a good job of staying vertical and not fouling. He still got scored on against players in the post who have decent footwork, but who may have not been the most athletic players, so he still needs to improve as a post defender. When it comes to perimeter defense, he showed signs of being able to switch onto guards, but that's at the college level. I don't think he'll be able to switch onto most NBA guards. Still, he moves pretty well for his size, but I would say that he's a bit slow-footed. As a result, he really struggled in the pick and pop. This to me is one of his swing skills. It could be the difference of him being a bench player and a starter. His real value is what he can do on the defensive end. Not to say that he doesn't have value on offense, but defense is his calling card. Because of his size and athleticism, his floor is pretty high. I think he's a bench player at worst, and at best I think he's probably a starter, but there is all-star potential. I would say that Tyson Chandler was one of the best defensive centers of all time. I don't know if he gets to that level, but I do think he could be some version of Tyson. Let me know if you agree, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.